Hello everyone and welcome to the week 14 of the 2023 and 2024 NFL season and my prediction picks. I'm your host Catherine and you are on the Blind Canadian Cat YouTube channel where we got our biggest mascot on the background supporting us. Welcome back, your hero. Thank you for the love, thank you for the support as we progress throughout the way. And what better to start it off than remember last week? Which looks like, again, we did pretty decent. What a week that could have been had either Sunday or Monday night gone in our favor. I don't know what happened down there in Jacksonville, but even before the Lawrence injury, how are your defense giving up that many points to Cincy? How are you doing that? So there's bigger questions. Even if Lawrence does get back, how good is this Jags team? Now, sure, could they win a wild card game? Sure. But if that Trevor Lawrence injury is a bigger deal, both Indy and Houston are 7-5 and only one game behind them. Game and a half, I think, because I think Jacksonville might own some of the tiebreakers, but we have 5 games left. There's still a lot. There's no room for slip-ups. There is none. So hopefully with these upcoming weeks, certain teams are paying attention. I will say this much. I want this Houston team in the playoffs. Indy, I'm 50-50 on. I think they'll lose most games anyway. But at this point, I'd rather them be there than Cleveland or Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh especially, Pickett's going to be out. I don't know what Trubisky looks like now, and I'm sure he hasn't had a real legitimate fair chance, but you can't convince me with it. I don't know what you want. Trubisky's never been that guy. So, I don't know what you want from me. But keeping a closer eye on things as we go down to the weeks. Let's go through our predictions and see how well we can do. First of all, with the Thursday night game, god damn, who wants to watch this? You know, if Kenny Pickett were healthy, it may have been bearable. But god, I dare not try to imagine what this game is going to look like. I don't think either team gets 10. I swear to God, I don't think either team scores 10 points. If New England's going to get shut out by the Chargers, I can barely imagine what's going to happen in this Pittsburgh game. And with Mitch Trubisky, I know they're not going to score anyway. So I think that they said the total is going to be at 30 or 31. I have a hard time seeing both teams get to 10. I don't trust them. With that being said, why is Pittsburgh favored by 6 in this game? I don't care what the hell New England's been up to. Pittsburgh, especially with Trubisky, you cannot tell me Trubisky would be the answer. Because even when Pickett left, it was still a tie game. So Trubisky got outscored. Pickett did not. Anyway, also kick that field goal there. Just kick it. Don't even bother trying to mess around with backup quarterbacks and play clock. Kick the field goal. Whatever. Pittsburgh should win because I'm still on the New England. It's probably going to be a bottom 3 team in the NFL. I said bottom 5 early in the year. I'm down to a bottom 3. But I'm not laying 6 to Pittsburgh. Not with Trubisky. I'm not doing that. So give me the +6. Ravens over the Rams. Rams at this point, I think I need to start giving them more credit. I need to give them more credit than I've been giving them. And you know what? With Seattle falling apart a little bit, with Minnesota falling off a little bit, the Rams might be able to grab that 7th seed. Philly is more than likely going to win the division, but if not, either way, Philly or Dallas still be the 5 seed in the NFC. At this point, I've locked into Green Bay being that 6th seed. I think Green Bay gets that 6th seed and makes the playoffs. So that 7th seed, you're looking at LA, Minnesota, and Seattle. And at this point, maybe the Rams deserve to be the favorite to get that. But we shall see. Minnesota's not getting Jefferson back, so maybe Dobbs doesn't have to feel like he's doing too much. He can let Jefferson do his thing. But with the Ravens, this team is rolling, and they're healthy for the most part. Ignore the illness news you're hearing or whatever. They're healthy. They just need to stay healthy. And this is honestly the easiest game left on their schedule. I don't care about the Pittsburgh one to end the season. Pittsburgh always plays good against us because Pittsburgh. But this is probably the easiest game left on the schedule. Because with Miami, San Fran, and Jacksonville, or however order it goes, I don't want to mess with that. Get the win against the Rams and prepare for that. 7.5 might be one of those where it's like, again, Baltimore's looking forward, looking ahead to that. Jacksonville, San Francisco, Miami, or whatever the order is. So there might be a chance LA hangs around, but I think when you're thinking of levels to this, there's a level that the Ravens have that is at least 2 steps above the Rams. So I'll take the 7.5. That hook does scare me though. Saints over the Panthers. Can we really say the Saints are better or worse than the Bucks, who let the Panthers skid by with a 3-point loss? Maybe. I don't really care for the Panthers. That's basically what this one is. Indy over Cincy. Credit to Jake Browning and credit to Cincinnati for giving us a game against Trevor Lawrence. Credit to them. Now, do they keep that up? It's 50-50, honestly. But since he can make some late pushes, kind of mess with some people's seedings, depending on what the remainder of the schedule is. I don't remember. I know they got to play Cleveland again. I know they got to play Pittsburgh again. So keep an eye out for those. But Cincy could be here to ruin someone's season. But I don't think they're going to be ruining Indy. Indy's got a momentum. They seem to keep winning some way, somehow, even when it's ugly. So I'm going to keep rolling with that. Cleveland over Jacksonville. I'm assuming Lawrence is not playing. From what I've heard, it's not as big of an injury as they thought it would be. But I think they're going to play it safe anyway. So Cleveland, hello, is your defense still your defense? Because as of late, it hasn't really been a good defense. But if it is still, they should take care of business against C.J. Beathard. Why is C.J. Beathard starting over Nathan Rourke? Your guess is as good as mine. I saw that man take the BC Lions. Damn, he was going to lead them to a championship, then he got hurt. Give Nathan Rourke a chance. I'm with you, Justin, on this. I'm with you on this, Justin. Give Nathan Rourke a chance. This is his opportunity. Let him have it. Bucks over the Falcons. You can really go either way this game. Atlanta, again, when Atlanta played in Tampa, they should have blown them out, but Desmond Ridder sucks, so it was a close game. But I don't like betting on Atlanta. I don't. Tampa really hasn't done much to give me like belief in them lately, but I just don't want to bet on Atlanta. I don't. And they're probably going to win this game anyway, more than likely. So, it is what it is. I don't want to bet on Atlanta. I don't. Lions of the Bears, I'll take the -3. Lions will probably do a lot better than that, but we'll see. But I'll give them the 3. Houston, this seems low for me, to be honest, for Houston against the Jets team, who, yes, is going to go back to Zach Wilson, we believe. But, I don't know. This might be a trappish game. But 3.5, that feels easy to me. Niners dominated Seattle. They did it last time. They'll do it again. Again, Seattle's in a free fall at this point. I don't trust them. Minnesota over the Raiders. Jefferson back. I think the return of Jefferson will probably be the difference in this game. I was debating leaning Raiders, but I'll give it to Jefferson. See if Dobbs can be anything special with Jefferson. Reignite that flame. Chargers of the Broncos, even though at this point I wouldn't be surprised if Denver won this game. They're definitely going to split the series either way. Denver and LA will split the series. But LA's at home here, so I'm going to take the Chargers here. Chiefs over the Bills, even though this seems like a game the Bills would win. Although at this point we don't know anymore, because this Bills team, I don't know what to feel about them. It's like all this madness going on in the AFC playoff bracket, and Buffalo does not feel a part of this. They're not a bad team, but like something about them just doesn't feel right, you know? It doesn't feel right. So I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm rolling with KC because KC does not lose back-to-backs a lot. So KC finds a way in a pick'em game. I'm taking Dallas. Dallas is the home team. It was a close game last time. Dallas has been playing way better at home. Jalen Hurts, I guess, is dealing with somewhat of an injury. I don't care what David Carr says. Jalen Hurts should play this game. And, I mean, grab the plus 3.5 because, it's very likely if Dallas does win, it'll be by a field goal. Because I do think Philly is a better team than Dallas. But you could really go either way with it. You really could. But I'm taking Dallas. I do think they split the series. Dallas being a good home team, I think they get this one. It makes the NFC playoff picture really more interesting this Sunday night. And then we have 2 Monday night games that are scheduled at the exact same time. For what reason? I don't know. Split the ratings, split the viewings, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't even matter. Both these games are going to be trash anyway. Miami's going to bulldoze Tennessee. Tennessee we like. We're hoping Will Levis can be more. We're hoping DeAndre Hopkins can get involved more. But Miami's, again, classes to these. Like I said, if Baltimore is 2 steps ahead of the Rams, Miami, I think, is a good 3 or 4 steps above Tennessee. I'll take the 13.5. And then Green Bay over the Giants. I was tempted to let the Giants cover because, how some backup quarterbacks have some pizzazz with them. Tommy DeVito seems to be capturing people a little bit here and there. Maybe. But I'll roll with Green Bay. I'll roll with them to cover. I do think, at this point, who's to say Green Bay loses another game? They have a really easy schedule the rest of the way. So, Green Bay should be locked into the 6th seed for all intents and purposes. And that's how I see it. Those are my picks. I hope they work. I hope teams don't disappoint me. But I know I'm also picking games that aren't favorites. So I know I'm going to be disappointed somewhere. And someone's going to get upset. I'm probably going to lose a lot of these big spreads, so I'm going to be backdoor covers. I'm keeping an eye out for you. No parlay of the week. No, I'm a little behind as is, so I don't really have the energy to think about it. No fantasy update. All my leagues have just been hitting a shit show after shit show. The Ante and Co. League, as long as nothing catastrophic happens, I should make the playoffs in that. But every other league, I'm practically out. LOA I've been eliminated in. Dynasty I've been eliminated in. The Discord's finest, while not technically, again, I would need a lot of things to go my way, which I don't think I'm going to get. And even the 5th league that, was kind of out there in the distance that I would bring up every occasion. I think I'm missing the playoffs in that too. So all in all, fantasy was just not my thing. It did work out this year. And I think some of it just came down to injuries. LOA, I had Burrow and Jefferson, so Burrow dealing with his injuries, starting to slow starts, and then he gets hurt. No Jefferson. And then trying to figure out this core, how it would work. Who knows? But with that being said, I hope everything at least goes somewhat according to me. We'll see. In my one playoffs, let's hope I run deep. Although at this point, my seed is probably going to be low, so I'm going to need to catch a lot of lucky breaks. But we shall see. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Make sure you like, rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel and this video. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, CanadianCatCP, Instagram, CanadianCat, and hop in the Discord. Christmas is almost here, folks. And the end of the calendar year is also here. Almost here as well. Let's make it magical, everyone. Choose peace, accept love, have big trust. Thank you, Chihiro. We'll see y'all next week.